Hello, everybody. Long time no see. I'm Jake. I'm back, kind of ish. So, I've not posted anything for probably a month. I've actually had stuff kind of ready to post, but I've just kind of decided to never post it. Why? I mean, really, there's just not a whole lot going on right now. I am back now, though, because there is news about the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes and news about Pokemon Legends Arceus. Before I go into that, where have I been the past month, 2 months, whatever, I don't remember how long it's been. I have been working a lot. And then outside of work, I've been still working. And then between those things, I've been kind of just enjoying other games on my own. I do know Pokemon Snap was released. I did end up buying it. And I've just kind of been enjoying that on my own time. And other than those, I've also been enjoying the new Destiny 2 content that came out with my friends. I've been enjoying the Mass Effect remaster that came out recently. That has been an absolute blast. I just finished the entire thing and I already want to do another run through. But I'll talk about Mass Effect another time. I'll stick with my Pokemon stuff for now. I'll probably do a separate Mass Effect video, probably later on today. I don't know. But even other than those main things that I really talk about, I do have another really big project coming up, and then I have another big project coming up. There's just a lot to do, and so little time to do it between me working, me trying to have a social life, the pandemic starting to slowly come to an end. But enough of that, let's move on to the big news. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes have a release date, and Pokemon Legends Arceus also has a release date. So as a lot of you probably already know, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl have a release date of November 19th. And then Pokemon Legends Arceus has a release date of January 28th, 2022. With those release dates, I want to kind of just jump back into the discussion a little bit, talk about the release dates, talk about some more stuff we've been hearing here and there. We haven't really been hearing a whole lot, but we've been hearing some stuff here and there. So in terms of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I did pre-order the games. You can get either, the individual games separately, or they do have the 2-pack of games at some retailers. I ended up just getting the 2-pack, primarily because, as I said before, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond will be like my main hub, my main game that I keep going back to, and then Shining Pearl will be more of my go back through, play it in hard mode kind of thing, while also in the process transferring stuff that I can't get in Shining Pearl to Brilliant Diamond. But I also have Pokemon Home for that feature. But, having more stuff in my Pokemon Home, I guess, isn't the worst thing in the world. But, yep, those are already pre-ordered and ready to go. But we still don't have a huge amount of information on those games other than the release date. We are aware that there is a possible Pokemon Presents or Nintendo Direct coming out in June, and we're hoping to get more updates in those two games specifically. There's speculation Legends Arceus will not be talked about, although regardless, I still do hope they talk about that because that's the one that a lot of people really want. And again, don't get me wrong, a lot of people still want the remakes, but we really want the open world RPG way more. I'm not gonna dive into any huge rumors or anything. That's not really what I'm here for. I'm just here to kind of talk shop more than anything. So in terms of the mega evolutions that are possibly going to be introduced in the Diamond and Pearl remakes, if they happen, they happen. If they don't, they don't. I'm still just okay, if it happens, it does. That's just how it is. I do not expect Dynamaxing to be a thing. I don't know why that would be a thing. I think there's some people out there that do want it. I'm gonna say there is an extreme likelihood that's probably not gonna happen. But otherwise, the games are supposed to be one-for-one remakes of the originals with some platinum elements to it. Allegedly, we're not even 100% sure on that. We're just gonna have to see when the time comes and when these remakes get released. And then moving on to the one that we really all want to get, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now, Legends Arceus, I'm glad it does have a release date, but there is definitely cause for concern. Now, we did hear a rumor between the last time I made a video and now that the footage from the trailer that we saw for Legends Arceus is actually old footage, at least from the time in which it was presented. So according to some leak or something, the footage that we saw for Legends Arceus was actually recorded months before that trailer was even released. I don't know how true that rumor is. I kind of hope it's true, because the game definitely doesn't look flawless, but we still have a long time to go before that game is even released. Is there a possibility of this game getting pushed back? Probably not. That's not really Nintendo's thing. They don't like to push things back. They really want to try to meet expectations with their release dates, and that usually ends up blowing up in their face. Would I be okay if this game got pushed back? Absolutely. I would rather the game be completed than be some pile of garbage that people were waiting years for and then just ended up being a disaster. No one wants that. I'll put in here, for example, Sword and Shield. They're not trash, but they're not done games. Even with the release of the DLCs, there was just so little effort that went into those games that it was pretty disappointing. Like, I honestly would rather go back and play Sun and Moon again than ever go back through and play Sword and Shield again. I don't like the games very much. I think they're just fine. I understand that they're easier, they're games made for children, but regardless of that, the game was just unfinished. It wasn't very polished. It wasn't super interesting. They basically put next to no thought into it, but I am glad they are expanding into other realms of the world. They're like, okay, we're gonna do Sinnoh in the past. It's going to be a complete open world RPG, and I'm like, hell yes, let's absolutely have that, because we've, I don't know, been asking for that for, I don't know how long. But basically, the release date does concern me. It does concern a lot of people, because we're not entirely sure if this game is done. We'll have to see when more footage gets released, and I really, really do hope that we see some in June alongside of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but only time will tell on that. And I don't know, we'll see. Maybe there is a possibility it could be pushed back. It's like people right now waiting for the sequel to Breath of the Wild. The last time we heard anything on the Breath of the Wild sequel, they said it was still in development and they had no new updates. So anything that they initially were probably going to release, it's probably not ready still, and they might be pushing back their date for when they wanted to release the game. Now, I can't confirm that. Maybe they're just having all kinds of difficulties here and there with a lot of other things. Quite frankly, it would make a lot of sense if they did push Legends Arceus back, just to make sure they have it just right. Make sure they have the effort put into it that they need to put into it. Because while this is a first of its kind, you gotta do it right. Because otherwise, people aren't gonna want more of these. They're gonna be like, well, that was kind of a letdown. You gotta give us a little more than that. Regardless, I'm still excited for it. I did pre-order it as well, so I have both of those games coming to me at their release dates. And I will be doing a series with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'll probably be doing a few other things in the process, so those episodes could come out very slowly. And then Legends Arceus will be a primary focus for me. Hopefully I won't have too much other work going on, but I do expect to have some stuff in the works at that point in time, so do expect potential delays. There may not be an episode every single day. It could be every other day. It's just a matter of me kind of just doing this by myself in the whole editing process. On top of that, just, playing the games to enjoy them, recording them for a certain length of time. I intend to hopefully make every episode one gym at a time. So I only expect to make like 9 episodes, hopefully, maybe 10, just because there's that gap in Diamond and Pearl where it's you beat the 7th gym, you go get Dialga Palkia, whichever your version exclusive is, and then you go straight onto the 8th gym, and then to, of course, the Elite Four, and that would be just one full episode. So I don't expect it to be super long. I do expect it to only be anywhere between 10 to 12 episodes for the Diamond and Pearl remakes. As for Legends Arceus, no clue. We have no idea what this game is going to be like. They haven't revealed pretty much anything on this game other than the kind of new mechanics that are going to be in it, the region that we're going to be in, the time period. They haven't revealed really anything else. And I have had some sort of negative thoughts about it. I know it's a region where we're supposed to be creating the first Pokedex, but I really hope that's not all there is to it. I really hope there is like missions of some sort, like go catch this and bring it here, or defeat this horrible thing that's causing problems in the village or with our crops. I do want it to be very Breath of the Wild-y. I am expecting this. This is exactly what we all want. We want something that is so in-depth. And I know, again, it's a kid's game, but we can't just be underwhelmed by this whole thing. That would just be so incredibly disappointing. Again, we'll just have to see when the time comes, and I really hope that time is soon. And that's pretty much it for the entire video. I don't really know what else to say. We have release dates now. Pre-order it where you want to. I'm excited to play them when they come out. I'll probably be enjoying other stuff in my spare time. If you guys want to know anything else, if you want me to release some of the older videos that I never released, I don't even remember what the content for those was, just let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.